Good morning, friends. I am so excited to be here today with you. Today we are going to talk all about rainbows. But first, let's sing our song. Are you ready? Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. It is time to start our day. We will learn and work and play. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good job, friends. All right. Let's say good morning to mummies and daddies. And good morning to brothers and sisters. And good morning to me, Miss Tracy. Good morning, friends. So today I want to know how you're feeling. Can you tell me? Great job. Those are some good words. So today Miss Tracy is I feel a little tired, but mostly I feel pretty happy. So I give today 2 thumbs up. A little bit like that, which is okay. It's okay to feel that way. So today we're going to talk about rainbows in terms of how they occur and what they look like. And then we're going to talk in terms of what rainbows are as feelings. So first, we have to figure out what day of the week it is. Are you ready to help me figure out what day of the week it is? All right, let's see your 2 fingers and your 5 fingers just like this. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Great job! Do you know what day of the week it is today? The days of the week are quite tricky. And it's okay if we don't know what day of the week it is. Miss Tracy doesn't expect you to know. I just like singing my song and talking about it because it's something that our grown-ups talk about all the time. So I like to make it relevant for you. Today is Good job. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday, and we're going to have some fun. Okay, but before we count and figure out what number it is today on Friday, we need to sing our month song. This song also is just to help you kind of remember the names maybe a little bit. It's not important that you remember every month, or even that sometimes with a reminder you don't remember. It's okay. But Miss Tracy likes singing these songs because I like presenting this information to you in a fun way. So let's have some fun and sing our month song. Ready? January, February, March and April, May, June, July and August, September, October, November and December. These are the months of the year. All right, did you remember what month it was? It's March. So it's Friday and it's March, but we need to count to figure out what number it is today. So I'm going to get my pointer and you're going to help me. Let's go. We have to start all the way down here at number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So 1 and 9 is 19. So I'm going to get my marker and I'm going to write that today is Friday, March 19. Great job, friends. All right. So now we get to dress the weather sloth, and we get to talk all about the weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather, everyone? Is it snowy? Is it cloudy? Is there rain or is there sun? Can you use your looking eyes to look outside and tell me what the weather is where you are? Great words. Where Miss Tracy is today, I see the sun and some clouds, and I felt on my skin this morning the wind. So today, the sloth is going to wear his pants to keep his legs warm, his rain boots to keep his feet dry, and I'm going to have him wear his raincoat because I wore my raincoat this morning. And it's important that we always stay dry. All right. So we've done our date. We've done our weather. Excellent. It's still sort of sunny and cold. Still March. Perfect. All right. So let's talk about rainbows. Now, Miss Tracy's wearing one of her rainbow scarves just so that we can talk about rainbows because rainbows are so fun and they're one of my favorite things. So rainbows are when light is refracted and it is pulled through like a water droplet or a prism or glass, and it pulls all the colors out of that bit of light and it pulls them all separately. So what we see, there's so many more colors than what we can see, but when we're looking around, we're looking at all of these beautiful colors, and they're all really just how the light is being shown to us. So it's really complicated, but there's a bunch of different colors in our rainbow. So we talk about, where's my marker? The color red. We talk about the color orange. We talk about the color yellow, green, blue, and purple. So we talk about all of these different colors in our rainbow. So what is something that is red? Tomatoes or strawberries would be red. What about the color orange? What might be orange that you could look around and see? Oranges could be orange. What about yellow? What do you see that is yellow? Maybe bananas. Bananas are yellow. School buses are yellow. What about green? Well, kiwis are green on the inside. What else is green? Lettuce is green. Avocados are green. What about the color blue? Blueberries are blue. Can you think of anything else that might be blue? There's lots of things that are blue in Miss Tracy's classroom. This easel is blue. My calendar is blue. What about the color purple? Can you think of things that are purple? There are so many things that are purple. What might be in your house that is purple? You might have some clothes that are purple. Carrots are typically orange, but sometimes they're purple too, which is so silly. Eggplant is purple. So there's lots of different colors, and these colors are all in our rainbow. We see rainbows sometimes when it's raining and sunny at the same time. Have you ever seen a double rainbow?
Double rainbow. Oh my God.
They are so beautiful and one of my favorite things. I love seeing a rainbow in the rain. All right, so I am going to read you a story about rainbows. My story, though, isn't about the kind of rainbows that you might see outside when it's raining and sunny at the same time. My book is about the rainbows that we feel. So sometimes when we're feeling sad, we say that we're feeling blue. And sometimes when we're feeling happy, we might say that we feel yellow or green. If we're feeling mad, we might feel red. Now, in terms of this book is talking about rainbows as being beautiful, wonderful, happy feelings, which when I look at rainbows, I definitely feel happy. But sometimes things aren't all rainbows, which means that sometimes things aren't beautiful and pretty and happy, and they can be kind of sad and no fun. And so we're going to talk about that today. Are you ready? I'm a good listener, read me a book. My hands are in my lap, and at Miss Tracy I look. When she sees I'm ready, she will say, here is the story I have for you today. So today's storybook has a unicorn on the front, and it's called Kevin the Unicorn, It's Not All Rainbows. Everyone knows unicorns are perfect. They bring glitter and happiness to everything around them. Their smiles alone make rainbows appear. When you're a unicorn, every day is filled with magical awesomeness. Look at these unicorns just having the times of their lives. They look so happy. That is how it was for Kevin until the morning he woke up on the floor. So did he fall out of bed? He did. Do you think that it would be fun to fall out of bed? No, it's not very fun to fall out of bed. I bet Kevin does not feel very good today. This had never happened before. Something felt different. Something was different. But Kevin knew just what to do. So is he trying to do his hair, and his hair is just not cooperating and doing what he wants it to do? So he looks at this poster, and this poster says, always remember to smile. And so Kevin reminds himself, keep it happy, and he smiles. Now, is that a real smile? I don't think so. I think Kevin is trying to cheer himself up, right, and make himself feel happy. Do you think it's going to work? With an extra big smile, can you show me an extra big smile? Kevin set out for a glittery and fantastic day. So he's driving his convertible car. So a convertible car has no roof. Sure, his day had started off on the wrong foot, but Kevin was positive he could turn it around. However, things did not go as planned. So he ran out of rainbows in his car, and then, oh no, tire fell off. And then the clouds parted, and they started to rain on him. Uh-oh. And of course his car is a convertible, so he doesn't have a roof, which means he's going to get all wet. How do you think Kevin is feeling? Probably not very good at all. By the time he got to town, so after walking from his broken down car, Kevin felt a little frazzled. He'd never had a less than perfect morning. Keep it happy, Kevin told himself. So he sees a sign for the soda shack, and he thinks maybe a glitter soda would get his day back on track. Holy hooves! The line was long, but Kevin was sure it would move quickly. It didn't, though. And by the time he got to the front, they were out of glitter soda. Oh, no. Keep it happy, he reminded himself. So he's smiling, his fake smile. And this unicorn says, "Hey, friend, don't worry. I'm going to set you up with a free clam juice." Have you ever smelled clam juice? Blech. It doesn't smell very good. And so this one, it's pretty smelly. And this unicorn says, "Have a sparkly day." Do you think that Kevin thinks that clam juice is a good substitute for the sparkle soda? I don't think so. I think he's probably not feeling pretty happy about his day so far at this point. Kevin kept a smile on his face, even though his insides did not feel smiley at all. Uh-oh. Bump! Sploosh! Oh, no. What happened? What happened? He bumped into this unicorn, and the clam juice went all over him. That is no fun at all. This unicorn says, "Oh, sorry. Are you okay?" And Kevin says, "Totally. Feeling happy and fantastic. Just like always. Who doesn't want to smell like the ocean?" So now his clam juice is spilled all over him, and these birds, they're eyeing him up, and they're thinking, "You smell pretty good." So Kevin keeps going, and he's being chased by birds. And he ends up getting syrup on him at this pancake breakfast, and he keeps running, being chased by the birds, and he gets cupcakes on him. And then he ends up at Andrew's birthday party, but the birds are still chasing him because he smells like clams, and he falls into the party pit. Oh, no. So now he's got, like, balls and cupcakes and syrup all over him. And he keeps going, and he runs into a dog walker, walking all these puppies. And the puppies start chasing him because the birds are chasing him, and he's saying, "These puppies are so cute." And then he trips. Uh-oh. And he falls. And if you look at him, he's got cupcakes and syrup and balls, and he's covered in mud. Do you think that he looks very happy? Not at all. He does not look very happy. Kevin could no longer hide what he was really feeling. Today is not awesome or fantastic, and it's definitely not sparkly. It's horrible. This is a really horrible, lousy, awful day. Oh no. Kevin feels sad. So here, he felt mad. And then what often happens when we're done feeling mad? We feel sad. So we can tell that Kevin feels sad. He just feels so sad. And do you see all these other unicorns looking at him? This little unicorn over here says, "I'm having a bad day too." There's clam juice on my favorite shirt. Did that happen when they bumped into each other? It did. And then this unicorn, what's wrong with this one? This unicorn has a donut on her horn. This has been stuck on my horn for a week, and I'm pretending it's not there. This unicorn says, "There's glitter in my eye." And this unicorn says, "There's glitter in both my eyes." So are these unicorns also not having a great day? This one hasn't been having a great week, but overall, they're not having a great day either. Is it okay that we have bad days sometimes? It is, yeah. It turns out unicorns don't always have perfect, magical days. What's Kevin doing? He's eating a cupcake. And that's okay. The end. So hopefully you learned through Miss Tracy reading that book that sometimes we have bad days, and it's okay to have bad days, and it's okay to feel sad. It's even okay sometimes to feel mad, but we have to talk about it, right? You have to tell a grown-up why you're feeling mad, because the grown-up might be able to help or fix the problem if you can't fix the problem yourself, but you need to tell someone. So feelings are all okay. We just need to talk about them. All right, so let's get on to our rainbow printmaking. So this is what we're gonna do. Miss Tracy has a baking sheet. So you're gonna need a baking sheet. You're going to need paint, a paintbrush, and a white sheet of paper. So this is what Miss Tracy's going to do. I'm going to take my baking sheet and my paint, and I'm going to paint a rainbow. And I'm going to show you how we're going to make prints. So the first thing I need to do is figure out what color goes first in my rainbow. So I'm going to put red all over the top. So I'm going to paint the back of my baking sheet, which sounds crazy. Why would we paint a baking sheet? But I'm going to show you why we would paint a baking sheet. Okay, there's my red, and then I'm going to dip into orange. I'm going to do some orange. And I'm not wiping my paintbrush off in between, but I am going to go over it a few times just to make sure that there's lots of paint. Okay, so there's orange, and now we need some yellow. My yellow is not a very nice yellow. It's a little bit gloopy. So I'm just going to do my best. There we go. Some yellow, and then I'm going to do green. And you want this paint to be pretty thick. So you want to use lots of paint. Okay, so there's green. A little bit more. And then we're going to do blue. Okay, there's our blue. And then Miss Tracy's going to do purple at the bottom. I'm going to put lots of purple on. Still have some blue on my paintbrush, but that's okay. It's still very pretty. I like the way it looks. Okay, so now that I've painted my baking sheet, I'm going to set my paint aside because I don't need my paint right away. Try not to make a giant mess. Okay, so here is my rainbow baking sheet. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a print. I'm going to make a design in my rainbow. So I'm going to use my finger, which is why I have a paper towel. I'm going to do hearts. So I'm going to do one big heart. And I'm going to wipe my finger off. And then I'm going to do the other side of my heart. There we go. So I got one big heart. I might go over it again just to make sure I got it. There we go. Okay. And then the other side. So the whole point of what I'm doing with my finger is to take the paint away from the area that I've painted so that I can leave this impression on my paper. And I'm going to do a smaller heart right here. It's okay that my fingers are going to be dyed. You can wash them off later. I'm going to do another little heart over here. There we go. And one more. Okay. So now that I've got the paint removed, I have a big heart and two little hearts. So I'm going to take my sheet of paper and I'm going to put it over top. And I'm going to push down just lightly. You don't need to push it very hard. Just push a little bit. Okay. And then once my paper is all pushed down, I'm going to lift up a corner and I'm going to pull up my paper. And this is what I made, which is just so beautiful. And you can do this a few more times with the same paint before you have to start over. You could add squiggles in later to see what that looks like. You could do another heart inside. You can make whatever shape you want. You don't have to do hearts. You could do smiley faces, or you could do other shapes, or you could just draw a picture of maybe you and mom and dad, or you and your brother or sister. But you can do this as many times as you want, and then we're gonna let these dry, and then we're gonna hang them up. How cool is that? I think that's really cool. Tracy's, again, gonna try not to make a giant mess with her print. Okay, there we go. Awesome. All right, so before we say goodbye, the last thing I wanna do is I want to talk to you about Magic Box. So I think we've done this once before where I had something in a box and I had you try and figure out what was inside my box. So we're gonna do that game again today. So inside my box, I have something that is, I think it's green. Miss Tracy's gonna have to peek. Yes, it's green. So it's green. So that's what color it is. You could ask me, what sound does it make? And I would say, it doesn't make a sound. You might ask me, where does it live? And I would say, it lives in my science center. So it's yellow, it doesn't make a sound, and it lives in my science center. What do you do with it, Miss Tracy? I look at things with it. So it's yellow. It doesn't make a sound. It lives in my science center, and I look at things with it. Do you have any guesses as to what this might be? Those are good guesses. Let's see. What else can I tell you about it? It is round. Part of it is round. Have you figured out what's inside yet? You have? What is it? Those are good guesses. So, it's green. It doesn't make a sound. It lives in my science center. I look at things with it. Part of it is round. Let's see. Let's see if you guessed right. The thing that is in my magic box is a magnifying glass. So I can look at things and see them nice and up close using my magnifying glass. Did you figure out what was inside my magic box? You did? Excellent. Good job, friends. All right. So today we're going to keep talking about St. Patrick's Day with our other activities. You can keep making traps if you want, even though St. Patrick's Day was Wednesday. That's okay. You can do some more leprechaun potions. Potions are always so much fun. Or we can even do some counting activities with our beads on our pipe cleaners that we made on Monday. That is all I have for you today. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I will see you again on Monday, friends. Let's get out our working hands. All day long we worked and played, worked and played, worked and played. All day long we worked and played, and now our day is done. Wave goodbye to all your friends, all your friends, all your friends. Wave goodbye to all your friends until we meet again. Bye, friends. I'll see you soon.